everybody, Monk Cheetah back here, and I'm with old 77 somewhere in the woods of New England, and we just picked up our first find of the day. And what do you think it is, old 77?
Well, judging by the base, I think it's a very old adjustable wrench. You can see the two pincers here. Here's the adjustment point, the screw that would rotate it up and down.
Yeah.
The shaft that holds it. And this piece, you know, for the bottom piece, this isn't what you see on adjustable wrenches anywhere near.
So it could date back there.
Yeah, I think so. It's pretty...
It wasn't very deep, folks, but, you know, it's a find. We're on the board with one find here. But this land goes back quite a bit. I was out here last video with Tango, and we found some cool colonial buttons and a suspender clip. So let's keep looking. There you go, 77.
Yeah.
We'll get back to you if we find something. See, this is kind of things I look for when I'm working down the stone wall. You can tell these big rocks here. This must have been an old gateway. You can see the big stone, this one, and this one. And that was probably for a cart. So maybe we'll find something around here. Dug this out. Another piece of iron, but actually we found that one earlier. Didn't film it.
I think you got two wedges here. This one certainly is.
Yeah, a wedge for splitting wood, firewood, or any type of wood, or it could be cracking rocks back then.
You do the old Abe Lincoln, you put that where you get a nice little crack in the wood, and then you pound the hell out of it, and the wood splits in half.
And this is the tiny one.
It may be a smaller version of the same thing, or it could be for another use, but it looks like a small wedge and a big wedge to me.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, folks, we're still looking.
Nice colonial tools, though.
Yeah, but this is what we're expecting to find out here. We're trying to find some coins or something good, but we'll keep a little good tone here. Well, not a great tone, but coming up 27, 33. Let's see what it is. Dug this out. I'm yanking old 77's chain here. There you go. It wasn't connected in anything, but maybe it's a safe down there. We'll go over the hole again. Just an iron chain.
Very old, very rusty.
Yep.
Very heavy.
Cheetah here. This is pretty interesting. Way out in the woods. You can see all these gravestones. These are unmarked. Most of the ones that are unmarked usually were Native Americans or slaves per se. I don't see any names on here, but these two here is a husband and wife, right, 77?
Yeah, it's a Lucy and Prentice Brown. And they die, it looks to be 1841, I think, on both the stones. I think it's 1841 on hers. You can still see some of the 1841 on his. If not, it would be 1811, so 41 would be more likely. They were 3 years apart, died in the fall, and reached 70 and 73 now for 1841. 70 and 73 is, you know, that's doing pretty good.
It's pretty neat to find these out here. We're on the track of old home sites. This is kind of sacred land. We don't like to trudge on this. We've been metal detecting way out this way, and we came across this grave area.
It's nice to see, though, because this is part of the colonial heritage, and it's nice to see it.
Yeah.
It's still here. It's still preserved.
It's still preserved. Like I said, I have a lot of unmarked graves here. Just never know what you find out here. Let's see if we can find something good on the metal detector. Back out on the going south that way now. We'll get back at you. Yeah, me and old 77, we've been finding these big pile of rocks. But here's an old entryway. You can see how the wall's built up here. Old 77's in the center of it. This was probably an old cart trail or something. So we're gonna try up and up around here. See what we can get. This is in the old foundation we just found out in the woods here. You can see it. It's all overgrown.
That nice rock over here.
Yep, and you see a lot of iron with the Garrett 400. A lot of nails. But this is what you're looking for when you go out in the woods. Metal detecting. But we found a lot of industrial stuff. Nothing, no coins or anything great yet. with the old Garrett 400. Monk Cheetah back here with old 77, doing the wrap-up of today's Sunday's adventure out in the woods of New England. And this is the stuff that we got today. We found a few interesting things. We found this is a, we were probably saying it's a wedge for cutting wood. We found two little ones of the same, but they're smaller. Then we found, of course, I found 3 shotgun shells and the oxen shoe or the pork chop. We found a file, which is I found like 3 or 4 of these now in the woods. I don't know why people drop them in the woods. We found this tool or wrench. I think pieces of bean pot maybe. Of course, the aluminum. And this is the stuff that myself and Tangle found last video. This is a suspender clip, cleaned up kind of nice. And this is the button that we found in the same area. This area is vast. It goes back to colonial period land, so you never know what you're going to find out here. Of course, we found a sardine can and the old Bud Light can. And this one here is actually the top to a Narragansett, when it was Narragansett. But old 77 has a special announcement. What do you got?
Well, we have 100 subscribers, which is nice because we started out, you know, doing simple area searches, try to keep it history in mind, and we, you know, it's good to see that people still care about history.
Yes, and the metal detecting community is great. I love all of you. You've been, you welcome us, and we welcome you. If you don't know about Monk Cheetah, check us out, subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed the video. And again, thanks to everybody that subscribed. Leave some comments. It means a lot to us and means that people are watching and makes us get out here and find some good stuff and sometimes not so good stuff. So I'm the Monk Cheetah. This is old 77 and we are out.